SVG.
Good afternoon and welcome to FMs Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Just for you at Quartz Optical. Get 15% off when you bring in your prescription from any other eye care provider. We'll give you 15% off the cost of your frames and lenses. So offer valid on cash and credit purchases. Conditions apply. See in-store for details. Quartz Optical. Value you can see.
Welcome back to FM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited. First on the local scene. On January 25th, 2025, police arrested and charged Sean John, a 27-year-old laborer of Baroli, with the offense of aggravated burglary. Investigations revealed that on December 4th, 2024, the accused allegedly entered the dwelling house of John Wilburn, a 48-year-old pastor, as a trespasser armed with a knife and stole a quantity of electronic items valued at $470, the property of Mr. Wilburn. John appeared before the Serious Offences Court on January 27, 2025 for arraignment. He was not allowed to enter a plea as the matter is an indictable offense. He was granted $1,000 with one surety. John was ordered not to have any contact with the complainant and to report to the Baroli police station every Thursday between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. The matter was adjourned to February 27, 2025. The Ministry of Education is encouraging all secondary schools to participate in the essay writing competition, being organized by the Ministry of Education in collaboration with the Garifuna Heritage Foundation. The initiative aims to celebrate the contributions of the Garifuna people and enhance awareness of their culture among students. Each school is invited to submit one essay on the following topics. 1. How are the indigenous people's cultural traditions and practices preserved and celebrated in St. Vincent and the Grenadines today? 2. Why should the government of SVG acquire the island of Baliso? 3. Should the Garifuna language be taught in schools? And 4. Should Garifuna descendants from other countries be entitled to Vincentian citizenship? The top 3 essays will be presented at the annual Garifuna conference scheduled for March 2025. Prizes will be given for first, second, and third place. The deadline is set for February 14th, 2025. Still on the local scene. The installation of the IO3 Coconut AI sensors took place at the National Properties Limited Coconut Orchid in Orange Hill. This project introduces This project introduces an innovative early detection pest and disease management system utilizing IO3 sensors for the real-time digital monitoring of the South American palm weevil, the SAPW, a major pest threatening coastal coconut palms. The AI systems are being implemented by CADI in collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture. The project is part of the Hit Rest Caribbean initiative funded by the ACP Innovative Fund, the OACPS Research and Innovation Program, and the European Union. It is jointly implemented by the University of the West Indies, the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Agency, and Anton de Kom University of Suriname. At the Coconut Orchid in Orange Hill, which spans 15 acres, Honorable Soborta Caesar, Minister of Agriculture, expressed thanks to CADI for their dedicated efforts in protecting coconut production within the agricultural sector. On to news in the region. A Trinidadian football administrator has been charged in the US with a series of gun trafficking crimes. The indictment against Shem Wayne Alexander was unsealed by the US Justice Department on January 22nd. In a statement, United States Attorney Roger Handberg accused Alexander of leading a group that illegally exported firearms, firearm components, and related items from Florida to Trinidad and Tobago between 2019 and 2022. The firearms, which included pistols, rifles, and related equipment, were concealed within boxing equipment, speakers, and other household items to avoid detection by law enforcement and custom authorities. Evidence presented by the prosecution in court alleges on April 7, 2021, Alexander directed conspirators to ship a package concealing and containing various firearms and related equipment from Miami to Trinidad and Tobago. Alexander was arrested in Jamaica on November 15, 2024, and he was extradited to the United States on December 20, 2024, where he is presently detained in a U.S. prison awaiting trial. The wreckage of a small aircraft that took off from Douglas Charles Airport, Dominica, was located on Monday, January 27th at 2:50 p.m., approximately 3 kilometers west of La Plaine. According to Loop News, a French civil security helicopter was deployed to assist Dominican authorities in the search. The wreckage was found in a steep, difficult-to-access area on the mountainside, and there were no signs of life near the crash site. The aircraft has been missing since Sunday. The 4-seater Cessna 172 left Douglas Charles Airport just before 4 p.m. on Sunday en route to Martinique when communication was lost with it in the vicinity of the southeastern community of La Plaine. Details about the four persons aboard the aircraft suggest that the pilot, a 20-year-old male, was accompanied by a second pilot, his cousin, and a friend, all of them Martinicans. On the international scene, an Indiana man who was pardoned by U.S. President Donald Trump over the U.S. Capitol riot was killed by police during a traffic stop days later. 42-year-old Matthew Huttle was shot and killed on Sunday when police pulled his vehicle over. It remains unclear what he was being arrested for. Police added that Huttle had a firearm in his possession during the traffic stop. Huttle was one of nearly 1,600 people who were last week given pardons or commutations by Trump for their roles in the riot on 6 January 2021, when Trump supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol building in Washington, D.C. The Indiana police have stated that the officer involved in the shooting was placed on paid administrative leave. Finally, in sports, Jimmy Butler has been suspended indefinitely by the Miami Heat after continued pattern of disregard of team rules. The 35-year-old six-time NBA All-Star has already been suspended twice by his team this month for disciplinary issues, ruling him out of 9 matches. The Heat said he walked out of the team practice on Friday and has now been suspended again without pay. They said the suspension is indefinite but will last no fewer than 5 games. This has been FMs Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanica Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for FM's 3 p.m. news. FM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Beckway, we're coming back. It's Christmas in January, only at Quartz. And we're dropping off all the biggest deals right under the almond tree. It's going down all day, 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Thursday, January 30. No cash, no worries. It's simple with a ready finance option. Buy now, pay later. Spend $499 and over and get a free gift with your purchase. Quartz is is back under the almond tree. Thursday, January 30. Quartz, bringing value home.